you're going to tell us when it was created, the Swiss Deluxe Hotel.
Swiss Deluxe Hotels was founded in 1934, actually. It's 80 years ago. And from all these years, these 39 hotels that we are today share the same values, how to just be the best of the best hotels, the best five-star hotels. And
5-star, no?
All the 5-star hotels, even 5-star plus, superior, and do this extra service that makes it so special to be a guest in one of these Swiss Deluxe hotels.
So can you imagine, 1934, Switzerland did not have so many railways like you have before, not like you have now. So how was in those times?
Yeah, so the hotel, some hotels even are older than 80 years. Some of them are 180 years old or 150 years old. And it's all about building up infrastructure, building railway tracks, building power stations for electricity, to also have hotels not only in the big cities but up in the mountains where you go for relaxation in summer and winter. And to build up these luxury standards, you need a lot of these pioneers who built the whole transportation ways, the whole electricity, to bring up the service to this level.
Yes, because when you are in Switzerland, you're thinking, how can you go? Because the big mountains, if you are in Zurich and you travel into the French part, which is Geneva, Lausanne, you say, how can I going to approach to those places? And it's so difficult in winter. So in the old time, how they did it?
In the very old time, they had horse carriages walking up to the mountains, but for more than 100 years now, we have railway tracks going up to the mountains, even to the highest peaks there. Train station up at Jungfraujoch, which is really top of Europe, top on the of the mountains. And it's a really an amazing thing that you can reach all these places easily by sitting in a train and going up there.
Yes. So I'm here with Heinz, and Heinz, you know St. Moritz. Let's say, what is St. Moritz? Because St. Moritz is luxury, but tell us about the destination.
But the destination, maybe we go a little bit further back to the past. Before St. Moritz or the Alps was only a summer destination. The people came for the fresh air, for the nice good water, to cure. They also said, 1 month in St. Moritz, it gives me 1 year more additional in my life.
Oh my God.
And so the people came to Switzerland and to the Swiss Alps to enjoy summer. And from the winter, they were a little bit more afraid. They said it's cold and not nice. And finally, 150 years ago, in 1864, the winter tourism has been founded by the British and by a bet. And that's where the whole winter tourism started 150 years ago. Why to come to St. Moritz? The first thing is definitely the scenery, the beautiful mountains, the fresh air, winter, everything is covered white. But it's not only, and the sunshine, we have quite a lot of sun. And the second aspect point is definitely the skiing. And if you don't ski, you have so many other things to do, about art master, about jazz festival, about just walking, going up to a chalet to have a nice glass of champagne and enjoy the beautiful mountains.
So if a tourist, let's say, from United States, travel to Switzerland, what you suggest? Go to a city like, Zurich, stay for 2 or 3 days.
Yes.
And then if they love to do the activities, they can go and travel. How they can travel to St. Moritz?
Okay, there is Zurich is the closest airport, and from there on you can rent a car, or we have very good public transportation in Switzerland. So you take the train, you go up to St. Moritz. It's a 3.5 hour train trip. And even the whole the railway is on a UNESCO World Cultural Heritage, so it's a beautiful scenery, and it's 3.5 hours, and then we pick you up at the station with our limousine. The hotel limousine is picking you up, and then you are there in the mountains, and we organize from the ski rentals over everything. We have everything in the hotels, the several shops, and
So-
you're there to enjoy them.
You mentioned before when we were speaking two properties.
Yes.
That one is 150 years.
Yes.
Okay, this is like the king of the property, or
But they're both very historical property.
and what is the name of the property?
One is the Kulm Hotel in St. Moritz.
Holm Hotel.
Kulm Hotel in
Okay.
St. Moritz, where everything started in 1864 wintertime, and before there was summer tourism. And next to it is a small little town called Pontresina,
Pontresina.
and there we have the Grand Hotel Kronenhof, who is also a very historical hotels. But these hotels have been, we invested quite a lot of money. They have beautiful, beautiful spas, nice restaurants, over 14 different restaurants you can take advantage. And yes, this is.
What when we say about Switzerland is the pioneers of the luxury hotel in the world, and Greece was Switzerland, no?
Yes.
And so it's the idea of luxury that we have outside from Switzerland. So when they build this property, Swiss Deluxe Hotel Group, they acquired this property from who?
I mean, Swiss Deluxe Hotel is a collection of the best, greatest Swiss five-star hotels.
Explain to us that.
And all these hotels are privately owned, and we are one of these two hotels, the Kulm and the
So
Kronenhof
you work for the group or you work for the hotel privately?
Hotel. I work for the hotel. I
And
work
you
for the hotel.
group.
Yeah, so the group shares all these values from these hotels to have this quality label, and as you know, when you see a sign Swiss Deluxe Hotels, you know exactly what you can expect. In other words, the best of the best service in a five-star hotel.
Yes, okay. And you are from St. Moritz, but how many properties in Switzerland?
Swiss Deluxe Hotels are 39 hotels,
39.
together from bigger hotels to very small boutique hotels, downtown in cities like Zurich, Geneva, Basel, or up in the mountains like St. Moritz, Zermatt, Arosa. So we are all over the country, and that makes it so interesting because it's the variety of properties makes it so special.
You know, what is the difference to stay in a property from Swiss Deluxe Hotel and other, companies? What it made the distinction, for example, from your hotel? What it make you unique?
I think, first of all, most of these hotels have a very historical past. So many VIPs, celebrities have been there. What makes one thing the historical part. Another thing is we invested quite a lot of money in all these hotels. They have brand new spas, they have the cuisine, we know how important the whole food and beverage is. They have great restaurants, and they all have something special. They take, and this collection gives this special a special collection of hotels.
Yes, you mentioned a spa. A spa, the world concept, idea. Switzerland is one of the most important producers of skincare product, and also a good, country that people knows about the quality of air, quality of water, quality of skincare product, quality of style. So you're leading, and you're leading that. And how the spa? Tell me about the spa in your hotel.
But first of all, we said we want to have a real pool, so it's a very large pool facility. Pool. Swimming pool.
In winter, it's hot pool.
Yes, it's a hot pool, and then there's an outside pool as well. There's an inside pool and an outside. Outside is a big, nice jacuzzi where you can sit under it's snowing outside and you're in the water, nice thermal water. Then you have several...
When you mentioned thermal water, is thermal water from...
It's thermal water from the Swiss mountains, but it's not let's say the temperature is it's not a thermal source.
If you go to the pool, it's pure water.
Yes.
From the mountains.
Yes.
So this is the water that you put in the pool, no?
Yes.
Okay.
This is our
Yes.
fresh mountain water,
Okay.
heated up. Heated up.
In the cold of the winter, okay?
Yes.
And what else? Tell me about the treatment. You use period treatment in the spa, you?
Yes.
Which one is your favorite?
There is, let's say, special stone treatment.
Stone treatment?
It's like a stone massage, but adapted to our area.
Okay.
We have with several herbal treatments, as well again
From the
with the
Alps.
herbs out from the Alps. So you have plenty of options. Each one.
For gentlemen, tell me about the bars, those secret places in the hotel, unique.
Yes, you have nice bars, you have nice smokers lounge where you can smoke your cigars, and definitely the restaurant variety from the traditional Swiss chalet to a classical French gastronomical restaurant. So you have the whole variety where we're offering to our guests that you don't eat.
What is the view in your office?
The view, I'm overlooking the Swiss mountains.
The Swiss mountain. You know something? I was in Lucerne, and there was a lady that told me, when I don't see the mountains, I'm traveling, and when I don't see the mountain, I feel loose, I don't know where I am, because I need to see mountains in the horizon. So you see, I see the water here,
yes.
And you see the Alps.
And I need my mountains.
Tell me about the experience that people can, live. They stay in the hotel. Okay, some people go to the hotels, but they spend more time in outdoor activities. Like in the winter, if I go there, can I do horses? Can I do a ski?
Yes. There are many things to do. You, after a nice, sumptuous breakfast buffet, you can go skiing, you can go for cross-country skiing, you can go for horse riding, you can just go for a nice walk in the fresh snow. And it's railways to bring you.
Safe?
Very safe, very safe.
It's safe?
Yes, yes.
In the way of avalanche, no?
Yes, there is. If it's dangerous of avalanche, they close this part and they shoot them down. Yes. And so there's, if you follow the rules and you stay on the tracks, nothing. It's no dangerous.
No dangerous.
No.
How less position in St. Moritz? How tall is?
St. Moritz is located on 6,000 feet over sea level, and very secure for snow, famous for the sunshine.
Can you tell us how many snow regular every year, between the period? When start the big?
The season starts at beginning of December, so the first fresh snow, we usually get in mid of November, and then the whole winter through it can snow over 4 to 5 meters of snow. Definitely, it melts again, but we have last winter there was really plenty of snow.
So in Christmas you don't need to cry for the snow; it will be plenty, no?
Usually, yes. Usually we don't. We have enough.
Enough.
Yes,
So
yes.
tell me about the service in the hotel. How? Because the luxury in Switzerland, I see is totally different than many hotels that I've been traveling. The standard in luxury. How is the school? There is a school in Switzerland for hospitality, very important hospitality school. That is part of your deluxe group, or no?
It's a partner of our hotel group. For example, there are several hotel management schools. One of those is École Hôtelière de Lausanne, from Lausanne. And let's say, yes, we are famous for the hospitality business schools. And what is the rule? Definitely, you learn it from peak. You have to know how to serve, how to cook, how to sing, to work in the hospitality business, and this school is famous there. And we have, let's say, the whole culture of service is in our hotels or in our hotel collection very important, and we give them a very, very high priority, because it's nothing worse than to be served by somebody who don't want to serve you or who doesn't know how to serve you.
Tell me about the other properties. Which one is your favorite? It's very hard.
Every single hotel is my favorite because it's so different. We have the biggest one. I think it's Le Montreux Palace in Montreux.
This is the Le Montreux Palace.
Yes.
It's part of the Deluxe.
Yeah,
yes.
That's part of our group. Yes, it's a very old, traditional, and big hotel.
It's
but
beautiful.
we have small, like more boutique hotels, like a chalet in Crans Montana, for example, has only 15 suites for a very nice winter holiday experience. And so every hotel has a different story, a different owner who's behind, different culture, which was developed over the last 100 or 150 years. So you cannot say what is favorite.
Yeah, it's very hard
special,
to.
yeah.
Yes, what is the painting that you mentioned? The hotel that has the original piece of art.
Yeah, all these hotels.
No, but you mentioned one has.
The Dolder Grand, for example, the owner is a big art collector, and he doesn't keep them only at home. The hotel is for him like a museum, so he exposed, or in these different hotels, these paintings are exposed, and we talk from Pablo Picasso over Andy Warhol pictures and all kind of paintings who are in these hotels. So these hotels itself are already museums, because you have so much history in it. You have these art collections, and this gives also something very special to each destination, and a unique face.
The unique face.
Gstaad is one of our. The Gstaad Palace is maybe one of the most famous hotels of the group. It looks like a castle in the mountains.
Which one is that one?
The Palace in Gstaad.
Oh.
It's close to Montreux, up in the mountains. And this is still the family owned, so it's the same family over the fourth or fifth generation who leads the hotel, who owns it, and that makes the guest feels that this commitment of the director is so high, because it's his own property, and he puts all his heart and emotions in it over generations. And yeah, that's how we differentiate ourselves from bigger like hotel chains who are streamlined all over the world. So every hotel has its unique character, and that makes it so special.
Yes, yes.
So in Gruyere, where you said there's no five-star hotels,
No,
but you will find a lot of cows live there. A lot of cows. A lot of cows and nice restaurants.
I went.
You
I
went
went.
there.
You don't know you had a good quality bread?
Yeah.
The best.
Yeah, Switzerland is famous for its bread, and all different
Yes.
kind of breads, and it's really, you start your day with a beautiful breakfast and eating Swiss bread combined with cheese, for example, and that's
Yes.
yeah, gourmet is a big thing, as we some of the really best restaurants with the best chefs in Switzerland are located in the Swiss Deluxe Hotels.
Wine cellars, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
In the hotels.
Yeah, this is an institution, an investment, but each hotel has really nice wine cellar, from French over Swiss wines, over the Italian, over the...
So how close is to Italy St. Moritz?
From Milano to St. Moritz is about a 2-hour drive. 2 hours by car.
But it's too many mountains in the middle, no?
You go up and you go down, yes. There's a mountains definitely. 2 hours drive. With the London. So that's why you have to come. You go driving up, and when you're on top, you have this plateau on 6,000 feet where we have all the lakes and the village, and there you have a beautiful scenery over the valley.
You see,
where we are waiting for you.
Yes, but you didn't mention the lakes. That's so important. This country is amazing. That is in the middle of nowhere. It's called the country of the water.
Yes.
Yes.
There is
The
a high
lakes.
quality of water, like you mentioned.
How many lakes in Switzerland?
Altogether, I don't know. I don't know how many.
Hard to know.
Hundreds and
It's
thousands.
more relay than the mountains, no?
I don't know, but there's a lot of lakes, and what's special on it is that you can nearly on each lake you can drink out of it. The quality of water is so high, even near the city of Zurich, it's clean water. And this is, I think, something for the nature.
How you describe the people that love summer heat?
It's a multicultural guest who likes to be in the nature, who likes to do some activities, skiing or not skiing. There's plenty of other things to do, summer as winter, who is coming up to the mountain to experience something, but as well to relax and recharge the batteries.
Do you have a guest that live in the hotel?
We have residential guests, residentials, where they have
An apartment.
they have their apartment, but it's served from the hotel, serviced apartments. And then there are certain guests
True, they do have guests in the hotel.
who, yes, we have one or two who are staying for the whole summer or the whole winter. But it's not anymore. It used to have much more of those guests these days. The guests are more traveling.
So